Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to see what is multi-level inheritance and how to create a multi-level inheritance in Java. So already in our previous video, we have discussed about what is inheritance, what is the real usage of inheritance, and how to create a single inheritance in Java. So in case if you haven't watched that video, so the link is available in the description. So please watch that so that it will be easy to understand multi-level inheritance. So now let us get into this video. So this is the second type of inheritance. Nothing but multi-level inheritance. So I'm using the same scenario which I used in my previous video, nothing but single inheritance video. So in single inheritance, one superclass, one subclass. But in case of multi-level inheritance, one superclass and it will have one subclass, and again the subclass will have another subclass, and it may continue. It may continue. So finally you can look at the scenario, one superclass, it has one subclass, and again the subclass is having another subclass, and again it may have another subclass, it may continue. This kind of inheritance will called as multi-level inheritance. So very simple example, son will get a functionality from father, the father will get the functionality from grandfather. So like this you can take many scenario. So vehicle is a superclass. I have a subclass called two-wheeler. For two-wheeler, I have another subclass called bike. So like this, you can take many scenario for multi-level inheritance. So for example, I'm trying to use the same scenario which I used in my single inheritance. So now you can look at the syntax. My top level class is grandfather. So grandfather he will come with some characters, and from grandfather his son will get the behavior. So we know that by using extends keyword I can achieve the inheritance. So finally the son is getting a copy of grandfather, and from son the grandson is getting a copy. So finally you can see grandson is extending son and son is extending grandfather. So this kind of inheritance will called as multi-level inheritance. Let us convert the same thing into Java code. Let us make a very simple scenario. I'm just defining a class grandfather, and let me define a method which is returning get grandfather name. Fine, you can look at my grandfather class. It has a method get grandfather name. It is returning a grandfather name. Let it be Felix. I'm going to create a child class or the subclass for this grandfather. Let it be son. As we know, by using extends keyword, I can get the property from the existing class. So now the son is getting a property from the grandfather, and let me define a method get father name. Let us assume that it is going to return a father name. Let it be Alex. and I'm going to define another class for grandson. He's extending a property from his father, nothing but son. Right? So let me define a method void display my name. I'm displaying the grandson name as, let it be John. The same scenario which we applied in our single inheritance program. Finally, you can look at the code. So grandson is getting a property from son class and son is getting a property from grandfather. So superclass, subclass, and again it is having another subclass, nothing but multi-level inheritance. So as we discussed in our previous video, always the subclass will get more functionality. Yes, inside this is my bottommost subclass. So inside this grandson I have a son class functionality as well as I have a grandfather functionality. So finally this is the bottommost subclass and it is having more functionality. So that's why it is enough to create object of my most subclass. So by using this grandson object, I can call all the functionalities. So first I am trying to call grandson display name method, and by using the same object, I can get the grandson father name from my son class, and also by using grandson object, I can get grandfather name as well. Just to complete my code, I'm making a system.out.println. Yes, this get grandfather name and get father name. These two are returning a string value. So I'm just enclosing with the system.out.println to get a neat output. Let me say father name. Same way here also I will be enclosing with system.out.println. And here I will say my grandfather name is get grandfather name, and here I will say my name is John. Now let us run this code and you can observe the output. By using grandson object I am able to display the functionality of grandson. Also I am able to display the functionality of father class as well as grandfather class. Hope friends we are clear about multi-level inheritance in Java. So this is a very simple scenario or very simple example for multi-level inheritance. So in our next video, we will discuss about what is hierarchical inheritance and how to achieve hierarchical inheritance in Java. So thanks friends for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and click on the bell icon so that as soon as I upload a new video, you will be getting the notification. Also, you can share it with your friends.